What does China, Jamaica, and neuroscience have to do with Black history? If you want to find this out, stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of a 4-part series that I am doing for Black History Month. If you have not checked out my first video where I did Telfar Clemens, I will put a link to that in the description box below. Today, we are bringing you another talented African American designer. His name is Brandon Blackwood. I wanted to share a few facts about him before I get into what he inspired me to make for this episode. So the first thing that I thought was interesting, he is Jamaican and Chinese. One of the most exciting things that I found out about Blackwood was he started creating handbags at an early age. He would create handbags for his friends as a child. So he's always been creative to that. But what does neuroscience have to do with Blackwood? Despite his love for creating, when he decided to attend college, he decided to study neuroscience, which I thought was very interesting. One of the things that I'm finding out about these designers is they have taken their lives from other paths, but found a way back to their first love of being creative. So one of the things that sparked my interest was that he was studying neuroscience, and I was like, oh, he is like super smart. But after going down that path of studying neuroscience, he later decided to embrace his love of creativity. He now has an accessory brand, and you may know him best for his End Systemic Racism bag, which I'll put a picture of it up here. So after reading about him and then going to look at his accessory lines and the bags that he makes, one of the things that I found out, or that I noticed about his bags, they were all little bags. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not even a little bag kind of girl. I have to have something big. So just because I think I'll always have the mom syndrome where I need to throw this in the bag and that in the bag. So I always carry a nice size bag with me. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. Had no idea what I was going to even use to create the bag. So last week I received Happy Mail from Osset of Osset Stitch Treasure. Thank you, Osset. And she had some handles in there. She knows I make bags. So she had some handles in there, and she was just like, I hope you could use these items. And if you can't, you're more than welcome to pass them on. I was like, no, I got to use these handles. They're so awesome. So I'm looking through my collection of patterns, as I often do, to see what can I make to accomplish this goal of making a small, cute bag. And then I'm thinking about, like, can I even tie it into what he was expressing or whatever? So as I'm going through my stash, I finally found a pattern that I said, this is cute and I might be able to pull this off. So I found Butterick 4148, and then I decided to make this view. Of course, I had to do some hacks to bring it all together. So one of the hacks that I did with this view was, I don't know if you can see it, but at the top, and I'll try to put the picture up closer, but at the top, there is just like, they have the handle, but apparently that handle has maybe like a bar, just one bar. And my handles was a handle with slits on each side of the handle. So I had to say, okay, how am I going to pull this bag off with the materials that I have? I did it, guys. I figured it out. So I created this bag, and the only hack that I did was the handle. I want to say was the handle. So it is, if you see when you pull the handles apart, the zipper goes this way. So when you close it, it helps create this shape. So let me show you this bag that I am so in awe of, and I think it is so super cute. It turns out to be so adorable. It has a slip pocket right here. And the other thing, it wasn't a hack. I just decided to omit the pocket on the inside just for the confusion of I didn't know how I was going to do this, and I was more worried about getting this shape than I was that pocket, because I know how to do that inside zipper pocket. And I was like, no, I'll figure out how to input that later. I want to make sure I got this shape correct. Now I end up cutting off some of this so I could do this with my handles. So here are my handles. So here you see my handles have a slit in there. So I made loops to connect. So that's why this would be, if you see, I still have the little design going on, but it would be a little higher had I had a bar instead of those slits. So see how that's a little longer, but I don't care. I love it. I lined it with some gold fabric. And it's gold on the inside. Like I said, I didn't put any zipper pockets on the inside. And I'm glad, because by me having to cut some of the excess off, I had to go with a smaller zipper. I will probably make this again, but I would love to redesign it into a larger bag. I think this is super cute and super fun. Like I'm going to make something to carry so I can carry this bag. I don't even carry little bags, but I'm so excited because it just turned out so adorable. And here's the bottom. And I use foam interfacing. That's what helps give my the body to my bags, and they can stand up. If I hadn't have done that, this would be flat and falling. But I think this is super cute. I am so glad that I was inspired to get out of my comfort zone and create a small bag and create something that I definitely would plan on using. I'm planning on using it today. I'm going to go find an outfit to wear this with. But I love it. I am so ecstatic about it. So when you get an opportunity, go and check out Blackwood's his line of accessories. They're very cute. Especially if you like small bags, those little, something you carry to dinner or to a concert or something like that. He has several to choose from, different colors, and just do a little research on them. I think you'll be surprised at how creative he is and how smart he is. Like I said, I very much so enjoyed doing the research on him, and I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to tune in to the next episode. The Black History episodes are every Wednesday in the month of February. So until next week, guys, I'll see you later, and have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.